How you doing out there in YouTube land, folks? Gregor Black checking in. Apologies for not being very professional yesterday. There was kind of quick synopsis. I was kind of distracted. I had some other things going on. Was a bit busy yesterday, but I still wanted to check in on those couple books I thought made sense and everything. So I got a couple more for you, man. I got a couple more for you while I'm back at the old homestead. Let's go with one not to get. I don't do roasting. I'm not much of a roaster. I'm not that clever, evidently, man. I apologize, man. I'm not Mr. McCleverstein. So X-Force #1 has sort of like a Declan Shelby, but all muddy and dark sort of artwork, and it just didn't do nothing for me, and I couldn't finish the issue. And I work at a freaking comic store part-time, so reading for free, I still didn't finish it. So I don't suggest checking it out. It's like a art-based title, and they didn't have a great artist on it. You need somebody like a Mark Silvestri, somebody like that on there, or some classic type artist. So don't check out X-Force #1 or 2. I think's out by now. Gunhawks #1 by the LaFams, and Pizzari did the artwork in a sort of Adam Kubert style. I actually have a list here. Sorry, guys. I'm very professional today. I made a list so I wouldn't forget stuff. And it's kind of like a dude paying for his... This is kind of... Some of these will be synopsis. Some of them will be little previews. I want to give a preview. I don't want to give up the ending. I'm not going to do that. So a dude sort of having a run-in with his past with these... Spanish ladies who were coming in, and they had these nice sombreros on, and they had a beef and axe to grind with the gentleman, and it is a western, which was cool. It's nice to see Marvel exploring into those kind of waters again. The LaFams do a good job. It is all wrapped up in the 22 pages, which is good. I can give that high marks. I would say Gunhawks might be up your alley. It's pretty good. It was definitely worth your time. So Gunhawks would get like a 6.5 out of 10. Art could have used a little bit of work. Got to give him that. Age of X-Men, The Marvelous X-Men, #1, by Lonnie Nadler and Thompson. Exploring an idyllic world where it's cold. It's sort of like Equilibrium from Christian Bale, the movie, and nobody's like experiencing their emotions and so on. So in this idyllic world, it's not quite as idyllic as we think. It includes people like Nate Gray, X-23, Nature Girl, a new character, Magneto, as well as old favorites like a one-armed Colossus. We're wondering what happened there, Nightcrawler, Jean Grey. So we're wondering what's going to happen here. Basically, the characters get called in to kind of stop a natural disaster because they're in a world of all mutants. So there's not the war of people versus mutants. There's none of that left anymore. So they're basically called in to do a regular average thing, and then we come to find out there's some memories being strung back into X-23 Laura. And I won't say too much. I'm not going to synopsize these unless somebody requests it in the bottom. I can probably do that sometimes, but most of the time I'm just trying to help sell things, previewing it. Daredevil #1 by Chip Zdarsky, Marco Cicchetto, with colors by Sonny Go. Healing from injuries, Mr. Murdoch is back in Hell's Kitchen. Injury sustained, we're being healed from in The Man Without Fear. It's all after Charles Soule's run. And he's kind of having a hard time with some of the stuff after it's in Wilson Fisk is the mayor of Hell's Kitchen in New York. He's healing, so he had a hard time stopping about 3 bank robbers, and something bad kind of happens. And other than that, he's just kind of dealing with his past and his faith and some of his vulnerabilities, and we're exploring those kind of things. And for Zdarsky, it wasn't funny like a lot of his stuff was. It was pretty serious. It was a pretty somber tale. So I would give that high marks. Loved the artwork. It had the feel of Oliver Coipel. I'm sure that the artist must study with him or went to the same school. I mean, I can tell these things as an aspiring artist myself. I can tell these things. So I gave you 4 titles, some good, some bad, some to avoid, some to check out, and just my opinions on them. And I would love to hear yours as well if you've checked out any of these. I did check out Gunhawks because of Sleepy. So what up, Sleepy? Good to see you, buddy, if you're out there. Tell me what you thought of that, by the way. I'd love to know your opinion. And I'm not just talking to Sleepy. I'm talking about anybody. I'm not going to zero the man out. He might be busy. But you guys have a great day and take care of yourselves. And there's my thoughts on some of these good Marvel tales. I did go out to Walmart, and I did not find that Swamp Thing book again, but I did scoop up some of those books. So I might do a couple of DC takes because I haven't been doing a lot of attention to them, and I felt kind of bad about that. So, Blackout ENT Zone, Gregor Black, telling y'all to have a great day. Love to hear from you below. I come on here to chat with you guys, man. I'm here for you. We're here for each other, I guess. I'm just here to chat with my pals. Have an excellent day. Take care of yourself.